Welcome back, guys. We have professional poker player Jeff Boski telling his story here in a second. Watching the Packers get annihilated because I like to bet against the 49ers, and I'm losing that bet. With a lot of poker content. We got some crazy stuff going on. We got a beta booster pack opening, unlimited booster pack opening. But guys, check out his story, Jeff Boski. Jeff
Boski on YouTube.
Yes, great channel, guys. I've become very versed in poker to a point where I'm just making millions
You're ready to retire.
And these fake ass win chips
of all time.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
This is 20 years
Did
old.
you open beta back in the day, Jeff?
No, I came in and revised.
This is 20 years old?
26. It's not 28.
All right, so let's just do a quick. Hey,
93.
so let's do a quick little thing. I've never asked Jeff
I got
Boski.
out of cards.
Jeff Boski, professional poker player. Tell us real quick your story about Magic because I've never understood where you came from on it.
I started in '93 playing in elementary school with my friends. They ended up banning it in 6th grade because they viewed it as demonic.
Really, not just as a distraction. But
No, straight demonic.
Demonic.
No. Suburb of Detroit school. Principal said we're worshiping devils, so we can't play this card game anymore. So that slowed down the progress.
God, that's so dumb.
And then yeah, well, you couldn't. You get suspended if you had cards on you. They're
Wow.
That's
evil.
serious?
They're pure evil.
What?
Considering what kids can be doing versus playing Magic in
I know.
terms of being reprobates or ruining their lives,
And like
on the
the-
spectrum of bad activities,
And like the average trouble level of
Exactly,
a kid that
of a
plays
kid.
Magic compared to like a
unreal, right? It's
gangbanger or
the dumbest
whatever.
thing you could ever do.
Gangbang? What'd you say?
Gang, what?
Demonetized.
Yeah.
So were you ever professional? What was the deal with that?
I was kind of too young to be professional. I got invited to like most of the pro tours based on my DCI ratings at the time.
Really?
But I couldn't go to most of them due to being like 14 and 15. My parents were real strict.
Well, you would have only qualified for the Super Series at the beginning anyway if you were that young. You
No.
couldn't play on the Pro Tour at the beginning when you were 14
Yeah.
or 15.
No, I could still play.
Not as an adult.
Yeah.
They have a Super Series for that.
No, you could still play pro tour.
You couldn't win money until you were 18, I think, at the start.
No, I got invited to Paris, New York,
Oh, maybe
Rome.
that's a little further along. But Paris, like, second season, 1997, Paris.
Well, I quit in like
Look at the Raised
2000,
Dead.
so I was 17.
Look at the bottom of the raised dead.
So you'd have been 17.
So Jeff, how'd you ever hear about Brian Weissman? What was the deal with him?
I knew of him back in the day because I was real big into Type 1 and just looking up the archetypes on the dojo and stuff. I think he put out a lot of content as to what the deck was and just staying up with the like information's power. And back then there wasn't really much internet, and the dojo was the place to go, or IRC chat, or just networking with other teams. Team Neutral Ground, all the other like stores in the area, and you get sponsored by a store. They help you with the cards. They run tournaments and pay for travel. When I went to like Pro Tour Atlanta and qualifiers in Chicago and
Where
stuff.
were you? Were you in New York?
Detroit.
Detroit. Sorry.
Yeah, they opened a Neutral Ground there too eventually.
Yeah, because the original one, of course, was in Manhattan or whatever, and then it kind of spread around from there.
Yeah.
So did you play poker right after that, or how?
Yeah, like it kind of just transitioned into like money drafting, and that was like the money aspect of it. And then we started playing Texas Hold'em, and then I was like a senior in high school, and I didn't have any money for a car, so I just said fuck it and just quit Magic completely and sold everything, including my complete mint beta set for
Wait, what?
Yeah, $2,800
You had a mint?
near mint. I mean it was a process.
Were the
to get
cards
that.
you play with, or you just had them in the binder?
I played with some of them, but most of them were just for collecting. Yeah, $2,800.
What year was this?
I think year 2000 at Origins. I sold it to a shady dealer. You might know the guy.
Clearly.
But come on, I don't even know the guy.
No, it was like.
That predated your involvement, though.
Wait, what year was that?
I think it was year 2000.
Dan, you weren't collecting or doing
99.
anything.
Yeah,
in
I
2000,
was.
Right? You hadn't
No.
even done
I
anything.
was. No, I had cards and stuff, but I wasn't like as heavy.
You were an entrepreneurial at that point, though.
No, I still
just
did.
like-
No, I started my business in 1999 grading baseball cards. I was selling like Mickey Mantles.
I see.
Yeah, Jordans, everything.
Okay.
But Magic cards was starting. Like I started grading PSA cards and all that. But that's crazy. So why'd you sell it?
I just wanted to get out of Magic and put my life towards, about to go to college, and I need a car, and my parents aren't going to give me money for a car, so I don't want to take the bus anymore.
And what'd you study?
I went to college, University of Michigan, for business administration, and I failed calculus 3 times and dropped out and quit my job and moved to Las Vegas.
We're in the business of Alpha Black Lotus perfume. Anybody wants it to beat Brian Weissman? It doesn't work.
Gotta gamble.
Not yet. So just meeting Brian Weissman, playing some old school yesterday.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about just kind of the memories and stuff? Like, what does it bring back for you? Just meeting these guys.
Yeah, the nostalgia is just crazy. Like I said before, I met you guys this summer at the Magic convention down here, GP Vegas or whatever. Like I haven't touched a Magic card in 20 years. None of my friends play. I just don't know anybody that plays Magic. And luckily, I was forward enough to recognize you at the World Series of Poker this year.
Yeah.
I busted
Randomly.
You walk by when I'm in the tournament. I'm like, that looks like it's like Daniel Chang.
What's he doing there? Yeah.
I'm like all the Asians look the same.
Oh, 21-50.
And I busted and just went over to you and said, "Hey, what's up, man? Like your YouTube channel, And you said, "Yeah, that's cool. Let's have dinner together." I said, "All right, I'll see you at dinner break." And it's been great ever since. Just although I don't own all these fine cards, it was nice to be able to play against Brian Weissman last night.
Yeah, it's fun.
Vintage decks really brings back a lot of the memories, and it really is priceless.
You're really a great player, by the way. He has like a natural gift of just playing.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I mean?
Well,
It comes through in both matches.
No, but he understands. Yeah, he understands the.
There are some deep fundamentals
Random?
that you really can't
No.
teach. You just have to
No.
learn them.
Whichever one you want.
Jeff has that.
Oh shit!
For sure.
Oh, that's that. What are you doing?
What? I don't make a pick one.
You give it
Any card?
Him, yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man.
a Christmas present. Oh, we got some lands.
You want us to sign it? Just kidding.
Grizzly Bear, Fog, Raised Dead.
This is when you.
am a fan
This
of
is
the
when you.
land.
This is when you open a demonic attorney or a raised dead. Everybody can raise dead Willie here. Hello.
No, don't wake him up. He's got
Long night.
All right.
Hey, we're calling.
The island is pretty. I don't have this.
Do you have any decks? Old school decks you play with?
I actually bought like thousands of dollars worth of cards on like a TCG player
Yeah.
in the last like 6 months.
Just
to-
building
Just the cards that I really liked back in the day. Like
what does that include?
I should have brought my binder really. Mainly like arena lands,
Yeah.
counterspell, some beta stuff. Like I got a beta Singer Vampire.
That's a good one.
And just like a bunch of old like Ball Lightning, some foils. Those are pretty cool.
But more nostalgia rather than just being pragmatic. Towards
Yeah,
something like
I wanted to corner the market on arena lands, but then I think Edwin or
that. And you found out there's 500,000 of them in existence.
tons of them printed.
Yeah.
I just love the coloring and stuff. But yeah, so small time investor, not really playing ever until I get to hang out with you guys.
Are you gonna make some old school decks? What do you think about that?
I can't afford that.
It's hard, man.
Proxy it up. Yeah.
Proxy,
Proxy with what?
Sharpie.
There you go.
Proxies are always good.
All right, well, Jeff, that's awesome, man. Dan, thanks again, man. OB just opened a beta booster pack and unlimited booster pack.
Yep. Demonic attorney.
All right, guys, we'll play some poker. Jeff, thanks for coming out for my 40th birthday in Las Vegas. What'd you
Great.
pick, by the way?
Great time. You party hard. People.
So
might not-
what'd you pick up, by the way?
I think I'm gonna go with the island.
All right, hold up for me real quick. All right, hold it up real quick.
It might be a 10 out of 10.
All right, big smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And why do you usually pick an island, by the way?
It's the strongest color and
Most
it's like,
expensive?
He likes to go, yeah. I said he likes to go swimming.
Hey,
it's one half of the Ancestral Recall first turn
Yes,
combo.
exactly.
oh, what is the most powerful card in Magic?
Jazam Djinn.
What? Are you trolling me?
Well, I've
you
heard
serious?
I've heard you ask Brian this 5
No,
times.
what is your most powerful card? What do you think?
Oh, definitely Necropotence. For me, historically.
What do you think?
That's black.
Agreed?
That's black card.
What was the best card in Magic, hands down? Not Black Lotus?
Library or Ancestral.
Okay. There you go.
Context.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Jeff, thanks again for your time, man.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Rich. Thank you, everyone, for supporting our channel. It means a lot to me that you're enjoying the content we're putting out there. I have a Patreon page that supporters have access to special perks and rewards. Become a supporter at patreon.com/vintagemagic. As a patron, you receive exciting pricing on sealed product, flash sales, annual gifts, and personalized consulting services from me. Again, thank you for subscribing to our videos and supporting the channel. I love meeting players, collectors, and investors all over the world. If you see me at a Grand Prix, please come by and say hi. I would love to meet you. Thank you everyone for your support and friendship. Thank you everyone for watching the videos. I wanted to do a special thank you to Sam Tang from Kitchen Table Magic. He's been a great friend and a great artist producing the videos. Been very patient with me in his directing. And I also want to thank Brian Weissman. Brian and I have become friends out of this, and I've learned a lot from him. And he's spent countless hours sharing his knowledge and wisdom. Without you guys and the support of my Patreon, this would never be possible. If you guys have additional comments or suggestions, I'd love to hear from you guys. Just go to vintagemagic.com and go to the Contact Us page. I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.